What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing another Anime Mania tier list. And you might be wondering, why are we doing an Anime Mania tier list if there's no update? Well, today we're going to be doing a support tier list. So basically this last video that I had lined up for you guys is a tier list on the best supports to have in your second slot that will be the best for your team and provide the best support. This is because I'm making this video since it's a very different video, and I'm actually not sure if there's videos out there on this, but I think it's a pretty unique concept and I think it would help you guys out a lot, especially if they decide to add a second support. That would be pretty good, and then this would also be helpful to you guys. Before we get started with this quick tier list, make sure you guys go drop a like and drop a sub if this helps you out, and if you enjoy this video. This is my last Anime Mania video for a little bit since they really have no content for it. Unless I find another video idea that I would like to give out to you guys, this might be it for a little bit. Hopefully they come out with that update soon. It's looking like it might be a solo leveling update part 2 since they just sneaked Baru, and maybe we'll finally get that Sungjin Woo evolution that people were talking about. Besides that, let's get started with this tier list. Alright guys, so you may see here that I have these characters down here and then some in F tier. So basically what I've done is I've separated all of the good legendaries and mythicals into the F tier and then all the other ones in the bottom of the tier list, because I'm not going to do every single legendary and mythic, because one, not all of them are good, and two, that would just take up way too much time. So I have just filtered them out to only the good ones, and I've also had to learn a lot of these characters' moves because I didn't know a lot of them. So just keep in mind if this isn't perfect, but it's gonna be very accurate, so you guys can trust me. So first up, we've got Roger. I'm probably only gonna use like S plus to B since I don't really need that much, but Roger's definitely going to go probably an A, because as you guys may know, the support is when you press Z with the character in your second slot. It does the first move, and Roger's first move is very bad. It has good AoE, but it's super low damage. If you guys checked out my level 100 showcase, you would see it's very not good at all, and I don't think it's worth using. Next up, we've got Sukuna. I think Sukuna is a high S tier support unit because his first move, Dismantle, is very good and does good damage. Next up, we've got Rock. Rock is, or Gon, but his first move is Rock, is a very good AoE and good damaging move, so I'm gonna put him up there. Next up is Killua. I think I would put Killua either in high A or low to mid S, because his AoE is not really good, or it's alright, but it's very line focused, and his damage is not that good either, so I think I'm just gonna put him in high A. Dio over Heaven is going to go in S+. Obviously he's like one of the best characters and his barrage is very good, but it's not as good since it doesn't have the time stop that buffs it, but still S+, definitely better than Rock and Dismantle. All for One I'd also put on a mid to high S tier because his AoE is pretty good. He has a pretty wide line and a pretty long line, and the damage is alright, a couple thousand, so mid to high S for him. Next up is Tsunade, definitely S+. All of these healings are going to go in high S+, because healing is very valuable since you only get it every 5 waves. Then we've got Goku Black. Goku Black is maybe a high S to high A to low S. I think I'm going to put him in high A because his AoE is good, but his damage is pretty low. Next up, we've got Netero. I think I'm going to put him in S, probably around low S, because his damage does a couple thousand moves, which isn't bad, and the AoE is okay, but it also stuns the enemy, so it's good for boss killing when you need time to stun the enemy. Then we got the Phoenix user. I forgot his name, but he's going to be in S+, obviously, because he's a healer, but he's under Tsunade because I think he does less healing. Then we've got Kid. Surprisingly, Kid actually goes in the S+ tier. I actually think that his first move might do more damage than regular Dio or Heaven Barrage. I'm not 100% sure, so these two are like kind of similar, but they both do very good damage and have good AoE, so they're both very good picks. Gojo's up next. I think I'd put him in a high A, high to mid A. His first move is red, but it's pretty mediocre without chant, so. Then we've got Sasuke, also very similar to Killua. These two have very similar first moves, so I'm just going to put him in the same level. Then we've got Naruto. Naruto is definitely an S+ because he's got a buff. I think he's the only buffer in the game currently, so that also makes him more valuable. He might be higher than the Phoenix user as well, but very good pick as well. Johnny being arguably one of the best units in the game his support would only be S tier, maybe even like low S tier, low to mid S tier, because his first move is Barrage, which doesn't do that much damage as it is. It's only good when you use the golden triangle, so just as a regular support, it's not that good. Whitebeard up next. His first move is pretty mid. I'm gonna put him in A tier, probably around mid A tier. Gear 5 Luffy, probably the best unit in the game in my opinion. He's gonna go high S because his first move is Giant. It has good AoE and it does pretty good damage, I think better than all of these other S tiers. So then we've got Thunder. This also has pretty mediocre AoE and mid damage, so A for him. I'm gonna put Akaza in mid S tier because his moves got reworked and his first move has a lot of AoE and I think it has good damage too, so mid to high S tier for him. For Madara, we're gonna go with like low A tier, because his AoE is good on his first move, but the damage is bad. It's just the same as Roger. Now we've got Stark. Stark is the first one that's gonna go in B tier, probably even like F tier. He shouldn't go anywhere because his first move is Switch, which switches between his gun and his sword, so his support is useless. In S plus tier, we've got Giorno because he also heals just like the other units, so S plus. For Rengoku, I'm gonna go with mid A tier. His first move is pretty mid. It's got some AoE and the damage is alright, but pretty mid. Personally, I think Katakuri belongs in high S tier because his first move is a stun that lasts for a long time, and so if you need a lot of time to either get CDs back or whatever, it's really good for boss killing. Not really so good for wave clearing, but I think a very good ability to have. Mythical Kurapika is also going to go in S plus because he also has a first healing move, so you guys already know S plus for healing. And then Sung Jin Woo, I'm going to put in a mid to high S tier because he has a multi-cut that does a lot of damage as well. But yeah guys, that is it for the support / assist tier list for Anime Mania. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you guys agree or disagree with me. But I think this is a fairly fair tier list, and I think that you should definitely be just mostly looking at these S pluses here. Try to get one of these. If not, maybe use one of the S's. But besides that, you guys can see that these aren't really worth using, these A tiers. They should be more like B tiers or C tiers, but there's not that many characters, so I kind of just spread it out into a S to A range. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have stayed tuned until the end, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. And let me know if you guys have any more Anime Mania video ideas, if you guys want me to drop more content on that. But until then, maybe we will see you guys in the next Anime Mania video in the next update. Thanks again guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.